Good evening and salutations, my B&B fans. Like I always say, B&B is my favorite comedy right now. It just, it just is. And you know what? I want to start off with this Hope and Thomas and Taylor. Taylor has just been getting on my nerves for the last 2 days with her whole "show me the love, show me the love." It just like Hope for the last past couple of days. I know a lot of people don't like Hope. Starting to understand why. For the last past couple of days, and especially today, they're literally saying to this woman, if you want to keep your line going, if you want to keep your job, you will let this man come in and make you look good. It's just that simple. I don't understand. Like, they're literally sitting there debating this whole thing. She's looking all confused and she's all like, well, I don't know because you made all those bad decisions before and I don't know if I can sit there and trust you. And I'm like, well, what's the alternative? Even when they stepped out, even when Taylor and Stephanie stepped out, and Taylor was like, you really think that Hope is going to take him back? And Stephanie's like, well, if she wants her line to work, then she better. Like, if she wants to have her line going, aka, if you want to keep your job, you will sit there and do what Thomas needs you to do. Inspire him. He makes the clothes. You look good. What's the problem? Because you can hash out all that personal stuff later on. Right now, this is business time. You're on the clock. What are you doing? I mean, was you not there for that meeting when she was trying to go and sit there and say, we're going to shelve your line? I feel like if it wasn't family, that's exactly what she would have did. If they weren't so close together, that's exactly what she would have did. The fact that she's only pausing your line, so this way you can fix and correct any mistakes, that y'all been going about, says something. So I understand why this woman can't catch on to that. It is just baffling to me. She's all like, oh, I need some time to sit there. You need some time? You need some time? Would you like granddad to sit there and read the review again? Because I mean, it was so funny to sit there and listen to it a second time that it's clearly going to be more funnier. Like I don't understand. It's just so stupid. And by it, I mean her. Okay, I mean her. But hopefully she won't sit there and continue to drag her feet and just say, okay, yes, I need you to make me look it again. Can you please do it, Thomas? Sheila comes over, talk to Deacon. Long story short, she's like, I want to be with you. She literally said that Bill drives her crazy. The psychopath is saying that somebody else is driving her crazy. Let's just all laugh about that for a good hot minute. And then she starts saying things like, oh, every time I'm with him, I think of you. And I'm just like, okay. I mean, if you didn't think that if Deacon had somewhat of an ego before, well, you just definitely, you know what? There's nothing that I can say that's going to come across as family friendly. So I'm just going to stop right there. But, she's aware, and so is Deacon, like, yo, listen, I crossed Bill. I'm going back to jail. So, they're going to sit there and keep it on the down low. She was like, well, if I'm going to sit there and survive going back there and dealing with him, then I need something from you first. It's like, yeah, what, anything. Like, I'm sitting there thinking, and she turns around, I'm sitting there thinking, I need you to kill Bill Spencer. Or something like that. I'm sitting there thinking she's going to do that. No, 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 no. She decides to, rip off this man's clothes and just go to town with the saxophone. Yo, when they had the saxophone music, I laughed so hard. Even my neighbors probably actually heard me from like upstairs because I'm just like, okay, we're going there. Oh, and the laugh fest continues with Leo. Now, I think this has a lot to do with the actor that plays Liam. His humor, his sarcasm, really plays into it, into his character. And I feel like he's playing the same character that he did when he was Dylan Quarterman. Because he's once again he's there trying to get through Bill. It's hard to call him Zombie Bill at this point because he's not really acting so zombie, but he's trying to get through him again. It's like, we'll find you somebody else. We'll find you I don't know, a dirty library or whatever. I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and kink shame or whatever. Like, I don't know, just the way he was sitting there saying it was just hilarious. And I know I'm butchering the joke, but like, it was funny. Um, he's like, yo, listen, we gotta find you somebody because this whole Sheila thing isn't gonna work. And then, of course, because Sheila's out there doing her thing. Bill's like, yo, listen. Every time I come home, she has my whiskey ready. Okay? She will enjoy her freedom as long as she pretty much remains in line. And if she doesn't, she's going to pay, aka dearly. So Liam is like, because Liam is like, okay, so there is a good chance that that she's going to double cross you or whatever, or you set limits or whatever. And he even says, like, when you're dealing with Sheila, it's going to end badly. And it may end badly for you. And one thing Sheila always sits there and says is, don't underestimate me. I mean, this chick cut her front toe. Oh, every time I think about that, it just makes me kind of cringe a little bit. But I'm like, Bill, I know this dude got more confidence than pretty much anyone in LA. But I'm like, you might want to just think about who you're dealing with. I think that's pretty much about it. Let me just double check my notes. I think that's about it. I can't really think of anything else that happened, but I would sit there and say, for the most part, I did enjoy this episode. I mean, Hope she seems like a really stupid character, to be honest. I'm sitting there trying to think of something positive I could sit there and say, but like watching this scene was just so. I mean, it wasn't annoying like I was like banging my fist. It was just more like I was just dumbfounded. Like, well, if you don't hire this man to make you look good and make your line look good, then you're going to shelve your line and you may be out of a job. Okay? That's the reality of the situation. So I'm befuddled by like her sitting there saying things like, oh, we just need more time, and I'm just like were we at the same meeting? Like I don't understand. Like did you miss something? Do you need to cliff notes from Steffi again or something? I don't understand this. Um, but yeah, I think that's pretty much about it. I can't really think of anything else. So with that being said, I'm gonna go. I want to thank you for watching. Be safe, and I will see you in the next video.